can't escape it. There's a moth in this room. And I think its main mission is to drive me fucking crazy. I keep thinking maybe it's like leftover glitter around my eyes. It's not. It's real. It got in front of me like multiple times. I'm not just seeing it out of the corners of my eye. I look insane. But to be fair, I can't find my fucking makeup wipes. I'm gonna make some makeup wipes. My ring light won't turn on. Ooh, bitch. No. Hold on, let me get the cord and plug it in. I swear to God, if it's breaking already, I will have a mental breakdown. I saw a ring light yesterday when we were at the dollar store that I really, really wanted, and Epps was like, get it. And I was like, no, I don't need it right now. I may have to go back and get it, and I'm a little bit nervous because they only had one. All right, I plugged it in. Oh, I don't have my watch on. I'm losing my mind. I was going to say I plugged it in. Hopefully that's all that it needs. Hopefully the battery is just low and it's not dying already. I can't find my makeup wipes. I cannot find my makeup wipes. And I have washed my face twice. And this glitter from the look I did yesterday is like not fucking wanting to come off. I'm gonna experiment. I'm gonna make a potion for a makeup wipe. I'm gonna take a baby wipe and I'm going to take some of this, how do you pronounce it? Micellar water. I'm sure that there's like commercials and shit with it in it. Because I know that like Garnier makes a brand that's really popular, but I pay extra on every app ever so that I don't have to watch commercials. So, anyways, I just soaked this baby wipe in that. In my head, I think the texture will be better than, like using a piece of toilet paper or a napkin. Also, that worked very well. Oh my God, my skin is so dry. I'm afraid to like dig into my eye. I can do it. That's the reason that I used a baby wipe. I can do it. I don't know where the fuck my makeup wipes went. I tend to carry them all over the house and like leave them wherever they are. And Epps and I are currently like purging the house. Like I feel like I say that all the time, but we constantly are. And we're doing our annual pre-Christmas purge where we get rid of a bunch of shit because the kids get a bunch of shit for Christmas. So we need the room for it. So like there's all kinds of boxes to take to this little local. I don't like to donate to the Goodwill because a lot of the stuff that I donate to the Goodwill doesn't stay local. They send it out to like bigger cities because for some fucking reason they think that it won't sell here. So I like to take it to this one thrift store that funds the Eagle Scouts. It's ran by, are they Mennonites? They're like Amish people, but they don't completely shun technology and electricity and shit. That's who runs it. The Amish Light people is who runs it. They volunteer there, and their profits 100% go to the Eagle Scouts. So I prefer to donate to them. Anytime I donate anything, it gets into Athens because that's the cool college town. I started my period, guys. It's the 8th. Last month I started on the 11th. The month before that I started it on the 17th. The month before that, I think it was the 17th, and before that it was 28th, 27th, 26th. You know, it was really funny. Yesterday, Epps and I went to the laundromat. And we're trying to wash stuff that I like to wash things before I give them away. Even if I'm donating them or I'm giving them to a person, I wash them. I have a house full of cats and dogs and like, I don't know what it is. I don't like to give stuff away unwashed, like even donate it. But we went to the laundromat and I literally started crying while we were in public. Like, I was just sitting there and I was like, hold on a second, I have to go to the bathroom. And I just started bawling in the bathroom. I got some cute selfies in the mirror, but I did start crying in the bathroom and, like, don't know why. And, like, I did film a makeup video yesterday and I complained several times that I was, like, super tired and I didn't know why. And my back was hurting, like, exceptionally bad, like, very, very bad. And all I wanted to do was, like, eat. And guess what? I woke up on my period and I was like, ow. Well, all of that makes sense now. Oh my God, while we were there though, like I was so upset for no reason. Like I literally was sitting there, like Epps and I got a table and beside the washers, and he was sitting across from me, and I was just like the whole time. And so he gets up and he's like comforting me and patting me on the back and just talking to me. The lady that was sitting behind us was eavesdropping. Like I was gonna vlog, because I knew it would pass. Like you know how it is, when you're crazy. But I was gonna vlog. There was a lady sitting behind us at like the other table, and she was like listening. Like I don't know if she thought there was tea. No, bitch. I'm just crazy. And apparently it was getting ready to start my period. But he's like comforting me and like holding my hand and talking to me, and what can I do to make you feel better and all this shit. And I was like, I just need a minute. And she was like wanting some fucking tea. She was straining her ears, like to the point that like I chilled out, and Epps went outside to hit his vape, and okay, you know how it is in most laundromats. Like there's an entire fucking like wall of nothing but windows. Well, that's usually the entire building with like the exception of like one wall. So he was outside hitting his vape, and I was sitting at the thing, and we're texting back and forth. Like, we're just texting about what we're going to do when we leave. What do you want to do for dinner? Like, we had a child-free night, all this stuff. And she's like, he can see through the window. He's literally standing on the other side of the window, can see me clear as day, and I can see him. I can look up, and it's like he's right fucking in front of me. And she's straining her neck to look over my shoulder to see what we're texting about. And Epps was like not quiet about knowing that she was looking. He was not quiet about knowing. He was like, it'd be really, really cool if this person behind us would like mind their business. And she like kept making faces like, ooh, are they talking about me? There's nobody else around. Like, is the other person we could be talking to in the building? Like, are they in the room with us? No, they're not, because you're the only fucking one here. When we left there though, I always look like a fucking creep. When we left there, I already put this around my eyes. I'm just wondering if I should put it on my forehead too. But we went to the dollar store because I saw I didn't see a shower caddy. Epps saw a shower caddy while we were there, and we wanted to go pick it up. And I ended up finding some really cute eyelashes. I'll show you guys in a minute. And then we went home and we had dinner, and my ass passed out. Woke up and there was my period. God damn it, I forgot to switch my camera. It's on 30 frames per second. I like to record at 60. Oh! All right, I'm going to take one of these little bitches. I'm going to try to prop myself up. Epps found these at Walmart. 6 for $4 as opposed to 6 for like $10 or $15 for the 5-hour energies. I can't think of the price of it right now. It might be 10. I'm not sure. But he checked. He's a bodybuilder. So like he knows a shit ton about nutrition and stuff like that. He checked and he said it's the exact same ingredients as a 5-hour energy. And they taste like grape Kool-Aid. But don't develop a caffeine habit, guys. I've had a really bad caffeine habit my entire fucking life. Like literally since I was like capable of holding a cup for myself. Because my parents were doing shit like giving me Mountain Dew in a sippy cup. So yeah. Oof, it's not good for you. Don't do it. Now we're going to take our Dollar General brand Tylenol. Guys, I was eating this shit like candy yesterday. And I know that it works. I know that it works because I've taken it before. Especially like when I had a toothache and shit really bad. I've taken it for headaches, but yesterday I was taking it. I get cramps, like period cramps. I get them in my back. It's like whenever I went into labor one time, I had back labor, so it wasn't showing up on the little monitor bullshit thing. But I get back pain really bad. Yesterday my fucking back hurt so bad. I was eating this shit like candy. Very bad. Very bad. Very bad. Especially when you have a bad liver like I do. But I was eating this shit like candy. Was not doing anything. I kept looking at Epps and being like, I don't understand why I have had like 2,000 milligrams of Tylenol today, like spread out, obviously. And my fucking back still hurt. And then I started my period today. So it made me feel a little bit better. Because I was like, this is like, when my arthritis gets pissy, it still helps a little bit. Like, it still takes the edge off enough that I can go downstairs and wash some dishes and fold some laundry and, like, function, you know? It was not helping me at all. Also, we might be getting a new dryer, so I'm extremely excited about that. Very excited about that. Oh, before I do my makeup, I wanted to show you guys. I'm going to put a little bit of makeup on while Epps is at the gym. He's obsessed with these. These that's an Epps spine. He's obsessed with them. I got some washcloths too. Not that that's important. What I really wanted to show you was apparently a pack of gum. I'm going to throw that on the bed, on Epps' side of the bed. No, I'm not, because I can't see past my ring light, and watch, I'll like throw it and it'll like bounce off the wall and like land behind my headboard and never be seen again. I found these eyelashes, these Kiss eyelashes. I'm telling you, I can find stuff by brands at like dollar stores that I can't find places like Walmart. I've never seen these at Walmart. Now watch, somebody's going to get in my comments and be like, I buy them there all the time. Well, I've never seen them at my Walmart. They're Kiss faux mink fur. You see? I can't tell if you can see. They're very like wispy. And I got like 2 different styles of them. Like they're very, very fluffy and wispy. They were $4 a piece. One's in pearl beige and one's in golden pearl. But I just thought they looked really, really cute. And I wanted to try them. And these nails, unfortunately, I love these nails. They're like my most favorite nails I've had in a long time. They're starting to come loose. And I saw these while I was there and I went ahead and grabbed them. I'm going to try to wear these for as long as possible. Like, they are getting knocked loose in a few of them. They're at the stage where, like, if I run my fingers through my hair is getting caught underneath of them, which is just like... So I'm hoping, I want to keep them on as long as possible because I'd really like to be able to have these on for Christmas. I don't know why, but yeah, that's what we got. And a shower caddy. They have a black fluffy rug there. I think I showed it in a vlog of us just like walking around. And it's $20. And I want it so bad, but it's not very big. But it's black shag rug. I want it so bad. I want a whole 4-foot area of my room to be fluffy and shaggy. So Pat sent me some Christmas presents, and I'm not gonna lie, I have had this in my possession for probably 2 hours and have already tried to spend it. But as it turns out, I couldn't use it on Walmart, on the Walmart app for pickup, because they do this thing where they like put a hold on your card and they try to charge it more than what it's worth. Your order's worth, to make sure that the money is there, and then they put it back on your card. This is $100 and I put 90, like after taxes and everything, mine was 96, but the hold was 101. So I think that's the universe telling me I need to leave the house. But thank you for that, because I am absolutely going to get my Billie Eilish perfume. I'm so fucking excited. She also got me this little black obsidian cat. I am absolutely obsessed with it. I can't stop holding it and like rubbing it. She always gets me like gifts that have meaning. Like the giant amethyst that's behind me all the time, she got me that. She's got me like, I don't even know how many different crystals. If you don't know anything about obsidian, it's like good for like healing and protecting, and a lot of people like it when they're in cars, and I have like massive car anxiety. I don't know if I told you guys this, but I refuse to turn the heat on in the Jeep, because I think the reason that my thing lit up like a Christmas tree was because the heat was on. I've convinced myself of that. It's really good for like when your energy is just negative and heavy. I love that this is pocket size. I can't stop holding it and like rubbing it. Like it feels good. It feels like calming like a fidget toy. That's the only way I can describe it. I was about to say I have no idea where this eyeliner came from, but it's mascara from yesterday. I've literally washed my face twice and the shit is still there. So that's fun. So we're gonna make another makeup wipe and get this off because I need to do something with my face. I gotta get something on my dry ass skin. Okay? Ow! It hurts. And that also hurt. So here's the thing. Using a baby wipe and then the water stuff to make, don't look inside my head, to make, I don't know if I'm supposed to shake this. I shake everything and I don't know why. Please don't explode on me. Okay. Here's the thing. Yesterday I intended to at least do eyeliner. I could not push through it. I have to tell you guys, I am 35 years old and I did not realize until I started using mods on Sims 4 that having things like nausea and being dizzy on your period is completely normal. It took a mood buff in Sims 4 from a fucking mod for me to realize that that is completely normal behavior, because prior to that I was like worried. But yeah, I ended up like super nauseous and dizzy, and so I just laid down. Like I got my mascara on and I just laid down. I was like, what a waste. Oh well, my eyebrows looked horrible. They looked really, really horrible, because my skin is so dry right now. Like it's so dry right now. I putting my eyebrow shit on was like chalky. It was like chalky. It was like scraping the brow pomade on I don't even know what. I was gonna go to Walmart today. I still might. It's not like late. It's like 3:30. I still might, or I might go tomorrow after Dee's appointments and I take him to school. I might go tomorrow. I feel like if I wait until tomorrow, I'll probably be in a better mood and like want to film and stuff in the store. But like right now I'm like, bed sounds nice. Bed with my MacBook sounds nice. Bed with my MacBook until it's time to make the kids dinner sounds really nice. What was I gonna say? I did have things to talk about. I can't think of what they are. I accidentally took like a full shower, and I don't know how to describe that other than like I deep cleaned my body like I was about to get surgery or something. It is the only way that I can think to describe it. Forgetting, like I exfoliated, like I opened a new toothbrush. Don't ask me why that's exciting to me. I don't have a life. Like I like deep cleaned myself because I completely fucking forgot that I wanted to dye my hair. But do I really want to dye my hair feeling like I feel? No, not really. So maybe that was just my body's way of being like, actually, I'm going to pull the plug on that. I'm going to put the brakes on that. I'm going to do you a favor, even though you're going to be annoyed when you first realize it. Guys, I'm going to have to dye my hair black. I know everybody keeps that. Well, a few people have told me just do it black, but most people are telling me to refresh the purple. I think I'm just gonna have to do it black. Do you see how much more gray I have in my hair? Hold on a second. Can you see that? Can you see that? I feel like you can't see it, but the sides of my hair are like very quickly turning gray. That was a lovely shot of my bald spot, my permanent bald spot. But I noticed the other day when I put my extensions in and I went outside that my hair looked exceptionally lighter than it usually does. Like compared to the extensions. And I got to looking in the natural light and I was like, oh my God, the amount of gray hair that I have has like quadrupled. Like I've had gray hair. I don't know how long I've had gray hair. Like honestly, I want to say I found my first gray hairs at like 19 or something like that. And then started getting like consistently gray hair. Probably in my early 20s or something. I don't know. It's been a long time. But usually when I get gray hair, it's like these little tufts of like wiry hair that grow like 1 to 3 at a time and like little patches, like the kind that like people find and they pluck. And now it's like my hair follicles themselves are turning gray. And I'm a little bit heartbroken by it, but not for the reason that you would think. I'm heartbroken by it because like stress causes gray hair. That's not like a rumor. That's like a thing. Stress causes gray hair. And I don't give a shit about having gray hair because it's just part of life. Like, not only is it just part of life, like, people purposely dye their hair gray, and, like, who gives a shit? And also, it's, like, one of those things that you have control over. So if, like, it bothers you bad enough, you can just dye over it, you know? And I just don't think it's that big of a deal. Like, I just don't think it's that big of a deal. What bothers me about it is, like, I just recently opened up about going through one of the most stressful times of my life. And then, you know, going to the lung doctor and, like, being told potentially, you know, maybe it's your heart that's making it hard for you to breathe along with your lung disease and, like, all this different shit. And I look in the mirror and my fucking hair is, like, very, very rapidly turning gray. And I'm like, okay. So I don't give a fuck about having gray hair. What I give a fuck about is that my poor little body is going through it because of stress. Like, that's the part that, like, it was literally like 5:15 in the morning. It was literally 5:15 in the morning, and I was staring at myself in the mirror, and I was like on the verge of tears because I'm like, my poor fucking brain, my poor little fucking brain is really going through it, and maybe it's just catching up to me. I don't know. Perhaps it's just catching up to me. I don't know, but I think I'm just going to dye my hair black. But I also keep telling myself, like, I know that I could do both. I know that I could do both. I know that I could dye my hair black and then also, like, re-bleach my roots and stuff. But then I'm like, do I have it in me? But then I'm also trying to remind myself, like, I am on my period. So I definitely don't feel like doing as much as I would feel like doing if I weren't on my period. You know how it is when you're bleeding like a stuck pig but not dying. I don't know if I'm just gonna, like, hang on and see how I'm feeling after everything's over, because sometimes I really like doing my hair if I'm in the right mood, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes I like to sit down and, like, take a day and just do it, and but that's, like, rare. Like, most of the time I'm like, oh my god, this is such a fucking chore, you know what I mean? Like, I hate it, but sometimes I, like, enjoy the process of it. It's kind of like my love-hate relationship with makeup. Sometimes I love, like, just sitting down and having the very zen experience of doing my makeup, and then sometimes I'm like, oh my god, I love wearing it. Love wearing makeup. Hate putting the shit on most of the time. It's one of those things that's like leaving the house. I just have to remind myself, like, maybe once I get where I'm going, I'll be fine, even though most of the time I start out fine and slowly end up not being. And then getting home and being like, I did it. Yeah. I feel like I have aged a solid, like, physically and mentally, like, a solid 10 years in the last, like, month. Like, no joke, just from, like, the amount of stress that I've been under and then trying to hide it and everything. I really feel like I have aged severely, physically, mentally, spiritually. But what was I gonna say? Hold on a second. Okay, F's just texted me to, like, knock the brain cell loose, and I had a thought. So here we go. I try not to make decisions, like, big decisions. And yeah, maybe it's pathetic, but I think the decision to dye all of my hair where I could be bleaching some of it, because it's a lot to put your hair through, is a big decision. You know, just robotically, mental breakdown style, putting black box dye on your hair. It's kind of like cutting your bangs when you're stressed or having a mental breakdown. It's a big decision, and I try not to make those types of decisions when I don't feel good. You know what I mean? Like, I try not to do those types of things when I don't feel good. It's just kind of like how I try not to believe anything about myself or my life past 10 p.m. because that's, like, spiral hours. To be fair, though, to be honest, any hour is spiral hour when you're me, but it'll be fine. Oof, this lotion is burning my skin. Why is my skin burning when I just blasted the shit out of it with retinol and fucking hyaluronic acid? Why is my skin burning? Also, I really severely need to go to Walmart. Like, I really want to get that Billie Eilish perfume. But also, like, I really want to get a moisturizer that does not have, like, any anti-aging or, like, acne properties in it. Like, I just want a straight face moisturizer because my skin has been so dry, and in my head I think, like, the amount of anti-aging products that I'm using absolutely can't be helping it. this time of year. Like in the summer and the spring and most of the fall, it doesn't cause any issues, but I just think like because of the time of year it is. So I was looking on Walmart and the brand Bubble makes one, and I'm thinking about picking it up and trying it. It's like $15. But if it works, it works. And it was like the only thing that I could find that I think looks like what I'm looking for. Hold on, because there's been a couple people in my comments that have brought up the brand Bubble. I'm bringing up my thing. It's the Bubble Skincare Cloud Surf Water Cream Facial Moisturizer. I'm not seeing anything on the packaging or anything. Woo! Hi, baby. That's just brought me food. Anyways, I don't see anything on it anywhere about it being like anti-aging, anti-acne, or anything like that. I have looked all over it. It's whipped water cream. That sounds really nice and like soothing. This is what it looks like though. I feel like by the time that you guys see this video, because I'm a day ahead, ooh, you can't see that at all. I probably will have already bought it. So like, will I learn the hard way? We'll find out. You'll find out after I do. Anyways, I gotta go get a drink. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Boy. Ooh!